The Lord is thy shepherd, I shall not want. Him maketh I lie down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea, though I RASTA, I will walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Who prepare a table before I in the presence of our enemy them. Who anointed I head with no oil. Me cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I life. Me I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah Kedemawe. This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show now. And here we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, we'll do that only on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. And of course, I am more than excited to be with you. We are live on Facebook. Also live on YouTube. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly called Twitter. Follow us. We are called Black Empire Media, and we keep you updated every day. This is our daily editorial. It's called The Black Pot, and my name, Blakk RASTA. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot, and each time this black pot sits on the fire, there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes and sizes, aromas and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the black pot, where they are subjected to some good amount of eating. At the end of the day, they produce sumptuous food in all its palatability for the nourishment of the whole family. That is what we do here. We bring so many different ideas from all walks of life, sieve out all these ideas, pick the creme de la creme of these ideas, and we use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. It is a black pot. Come here. And I'm most excited to be with you, my brother, my sister. We are sponsored by the kind courtesy of Tap Tap Send. And when we talk about Tap Tap Send, we are bringing an end to an era where you would have to travel several miles away from your home. Locate a certain building, find a seat, wipe the sweat from off your brows, fill lengthy forms before you can send money to Ghana. That era is dead and buried by the kind courtesy of Tap Tap Send. My brother, my sister, Tap Tap Send ensures that even in the comfort of your homes, you can tap on your phone and then send, and money comes to Ghana. From Australia, from Canada, from the United States of America, from the European Union, from the United Kingdom, and also from the United Arab Emirates. My brother, my sister, if you find yourself in these areas, it means that you can send money to Ghana via Tap Tap Send. How can you do that? Before I tell you, can I just tell you some of the most beautiful advantages of Tap Tap Send? Now, Tap Tap Send is community-centered, developing so many different communities in Ghana and beyond. And you are part of this development because you send money to Ghana via Tap Tap Send. Now, Tap Tap Send has very competitive rates. In fact, at Tap Tap Send, we say it's raining amazing rates. And above all, you can trace every penny you send. The rapidity, the velocity, the momentum, oh my God, the speed with which the money is sent. You tap, and then you send, and pa! There is an alert that money has been sent and received on the other side. My brother, my sister, the speed is geometrical. That is why I am a proud tap sender. Now, this is how you can send money via tap send. Download the tap send app from Google Play or App Store. And when you do that, you are ready to send money to Ghana. From the United Kingdom, Canada, United States of America, European Union, Australia, and even the United Arab Emirates. My brother, my sister, and it will be received in good measure. But remember to use the promo code Blakk RASTA, BLAKK is one word. Please, this is very important to me. How is it important to you too? When you use this code, you get an instant bonus. Oh yes, you get a bonus. And that bonus, you don't need to use the code again anytime you send money to Ghana. Automatically, you get that bonus anytime you send money to Ghana. So you see why tap send is being used by everybody in all these places. Tell your family and friends, your business partners, anytime they are sending you money from these areas to Ghana, insist that they send it via tap send. And again, insist that they use the promo code Blakk RASTA, BLAKKRASTA, all in capital. It's the Black Pot, aka Koko Shonamo. And here we speak truth to power. We want to say thank you so much to tap send. Time now for action. Today we have three very important issues to look at. Story number one. And watch it. Rename Kotoka Airport now. We will look at it. We are also going to be looking at Hassan Ayariga's fake PhD popping up again. And then we will look at another issue that has to do with the Attorney General. Oh my God. But for now, Hassan Ayariga's fake PhD pops up. Oh Lord. Who is Hassan Ayariga? This is Hassan Ayariga. When he first popped out on the landscape of politics in Ghana, he was referred to as Dr. Hassan Ayariga. And please spell it properly. Hassan Ayariga's. Remove the apostrophe S. Is Hassan Ayariga. Hassan Ayariga's fake PhD pops up again. Not Hassan's. It's Hassan Ayariga's fake PhD pops up again. And the PhD is in quotes. The first time we heard about this gentleman, with all honor and respect, he was referred to as Dr. Hassan Ayariga. And in fact, he was somebody Ghanaians started to like because we were fed up of the existing political parties that had come on and were doing so many different things that did not make Ghanaians happy. So Ghanaians were ready to accommodate newer political parties and political faces. Hassan Ayariga benefited from that conundrum. My brother, my sister, in no time there was a list of PhD holders in Ghana published. And this list, in fact, included the name of Hassan Ayariga as one of the fake PhD holders in the country. We had people like Abeku Santana, we had Gifty Auntie, and many more people, respectable people in the society. It was a period when some universities around the world took some Ghanaian celebrities and media personalities for a ride. They charged them as much as between 2,000 American dollars and 5,000 American dollars to give them a certain degree, a PhD degree that was not meritorial. It was honorary. In other words, they did not go to sit in the university, write their thesis after their research to be able to earn this degree. It was not meritorial, it was honorary. They convinced these personalities, telling them that, oh, they had seen how hard they were working and how they had helped to put Ghana on the map. and therefore such and such university wanted to award them, and they got swollen-headed. A lot of them, in fact, swallowed the bait. Abeku Santana was one of those. My brother, my sister, Gifty Auntie was one of those, and many more. In fact, Gifty Auntie came out and said it publicly that this was what happened to her, and it was an honorary degree. And if the university was not existent, so be it. She stopped calling herself Dr. Gifty Auntie from that time. But people like Abeku Santana still continued calling themselves Dr. Abeku Santana when they knew that those universities at least were fake universities. Hassan Ayariga also fell victim. The university that he claimed he attended or he got his PhD from was non-existent. It was fake. But he continued calling himself Dr. Hassan Ayariga. Dr. Hassan Ayariga. And when Ghanaians said, which kind of doctor is this that does not speak very good English? He had a good explanation. His PhD was not one that he got from England. Neither did he get it from America. He got it from somewhere in Europe where English was not their main language. It was very much understood. He became more and more popular. Remember Ayarikov. Oh, remember even President Rawlings talking about this wonderful being here. It looks like the chicken are coming home to roost again. The fake PhD era has returned, and the Ghanaian authorities are beginning to bite, and it looks like Hassan Ayariga has been hit very hard. Come here. Run it and watch it. It's big. And this one I'm reading from Ghana Web. Hassan Ayariga has been told to stop using his fake PhD, and he's angry. He says, I have a PhD in political science. Hassan Ayariga responds to GTEC. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Leader of the All People's Congress, APC, Hassan Ayariga, has defended the use of the doctor prefix to his name. According to him, he has 3 doctorates, 2 of which are honorary, while 1 was earned through rigorous academic work. He says the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, should have written to him to verify whether his doctorate was earned through academic work or not. However, nothing of the sort was done before they came publicly to tarnish his hard-won reputation. He intends to sue GTEC for the damages it cost him by the public ridicule. I woke up this morning and all I could hear on social media is that GTEC says I cannot use my doctorate degree. I asked how. I didn't get any letter from GTEC, so how did they come to that conclusion? He questioned. When asked if he has a doctorate, the APC leader retorted, of course. If I tell you, then I will not be able to sue them. I studied for it. I have 3 doctorates, 2 as honorary and 1 from my school. They did not even ask me to submit it, and I didn't get a letter from them. Why do we behave this way? Somebody like Hassan Ayariga, you want to ask him about his doctorate. The most important thing is to issue him a formal letter and ask him to write to you. Now, I heard it from the news that GTEC has stripped Hassan Ayariga of his doctorate. He said Hassan Ayariga intends to use due process to deal with GTEC for defamation. It is in political science, not from a university in Ghana. But I won't tell you. Once they have failed to follow due process, I will use the due process to correct them and sue them for defamation and of character. Before you start telling someone not to use something publicly, you have to investigate. And in fact, write to the person and wait for their response to hear from them, he stated. Now, what is the background? Why is this one so much of news? Now, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, has formally directed political figure Hassan Ayariga to immediately stop using the title doctor, citing a lack of verifiable documentation to support his legitimacy. In a letter dated July 14, 2025. Cited by Graphic Online, GTEC accused Ayariga of failing to provide evidence clarifying the origin and nature of his doctoral title, despite prior requests. The commission demanded. That should away. Come here. Come here. Now, my brother, the GTEC, contrary to what Hassan Ayariga is saying, wrote to Hassan Ayariga, requested to have Hassan Ayariga prove that, hey, I truly have a PhD that is not honorary. We all remember Jerry John Rawlings. He had an honorary degree from a university in the north that he had helped to found. My brother, my sister, UDS, University for Development Studies. But he told everybody in Ghana that he would not look down on this huge title and start calling himself Dr. Jerry John Rawlings. He would leave it like that because it's an honorary title. Now, a lot of people are calling themselves doctor this, doctor that, all over Ghana. And recently, it has become a thorn in the flesh of academia right here in Ghana. We all remember that lady who had an appointment from President Mahama. And it came out that she was a fake doctor. There's another guy who is being investigated, I believe. My brother, my sister, he's called Tanko Computer. We are waiting for GTEC to come out and tell us point blank if Tanko Computer truly has a PhD or he is lying to the people of Ghana. My brother, it's not easy to have a PhD. I have done this PhD over and over, postponed over and over because it's time consuming. But this time, I am bent on completing it. But you know, Blakk RASTA, when I finish it, it's going to be hidden somewhere as if it was an honorary degree, and we might not even call ourselves Dr. Blakk RASTA. No. That doesn't mean we don't respect it. It just means that it does not define us. But there are some people in our country, this is what defines them. Without the title doctor to their name, they are nothing. They are non-entities, no common sense. If they don't add the prefix doctor to their name, they are headless jacks. They are nothing. My brother, my sister, if you have to be defined and be authenticated by a certain prefix that you add to your name, I am afraid you are a ghost. If, my brother, my sister, you have to be defined by the cloak or the uniform you wear, my brother, you are a ghost, you are a non-entity. You have to define what degree or prefix you put to yourself. You have to define what gown or uniform you wear. By your behavior, people should walk up to you and say, are you a policeman? Are you a pastor? Oh, are you a medical doctor? My brother, my sister, work in secrecy and let your success make all the noise. But in Ghana, it's the other way around. Doctor, Reverend, Emeritus, to the umpteenth time, my brother, my sister. And it stinks. There are some people, they are so stupid, they have no common sense. The only way they can get a scintilla of respect is when they have that prefix added to their name. Otunfo also has honorary degrees. How many times do we hear him being addressed as Dr. Otunfo? Is a big name, bigger than any other title in our traditional setting. True or false? Today, my brother, my sister, bring Hassan Ayariga here. With all respect, if I were you, I will mention the university I went to. This thing has been on your neck for too long. Every time fake PhD. Every time fake PhD. This is not the first time we are hearing about this. If you truly have the PhD, why don't you come out and flaunt it the way you are flaunting that prefix. Tanko Computer doesn't want to say the university he went to. After the first one that came out was said to be a fake one. In fact, it was non-existent as we stand right now. We were told that they tried to even create a certain website to link the thing like some criminals. Must you be defined by a certain prefix or you are an idiot? I don't get it. Hassan Ayariga does not need to be called doctor before he will be able to save. Or is it an inferiority complex? Some people have that complex. They don't speak good English. They have contributed nothing to anything. And therefore, in order to raise their shoulders, doctor, reverend, emeritus, that is how they are able to get a scintilla of common sense and respect from the people. GTEC, I am glad you are clamping down on all these people. Dash them out. I am glad you are doing that. Please, let's put some respect on academia. Recently, I saw a video of a certain guy, an older man, claiming that he had a PhD from NUST, my university. And when the interviewer pushed him a little bit, he confessed that he was lying. He had been lying all these years. How many medical doctors, fake and quack, call themselves medical doctors because nobody is there to supervise their hideous acts and expose them? Quacks all over the place. If you truly love that degree, why don't you go work for it? It is a coward who will steal a degree and be walking around flaunting the nothing that he is for people to think he's something when he's actually nothing. It's a shame. I thought by now Hassan Ayariga, where he has reached, he'll be dealing with this fake PhD issue. Right now, people like Abeku Santana, they are even ashamed to call themselves doctors because everybody knows that they are not PhD holders. If you want it, work for it, brethren. Recently, even some people said they had masters in whatever, and when it was checked, it was a lie. We are not saying that without a master's degree or without a PhD, you are not a human being. You are. But if the qualification says, hey, you must be a PhD holder or a master's holder before you can apply for this, there's a reason for that. Don't fake it. It's the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Please share the broadcast, hit the like button, and remember to also comment. We'll be reading your comments pretty soon. It's hot like fire. Hey! Wayo! Wayo! It's the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonemo. And here we speak truth to power. Story number 2. Watch this. Attorney General threatened again. Who is the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana? That's him. That's him. Akuritinga Ayene. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. For a reason, I love this man so much. For a reason, I want to get close to this man. For a reason, I feel that this man is going to achieve a lot. My brother, my sister, a couple of months ago, he had his very first attack. And that attack seemingly came from a sitting parliamentarian, my own very good brethren, A+. In fact, he called him a fool. We all remember those tweets, and we remember the Facebook posts. My very good brethren, A+, came back and apologized, and he said that somebody had taken hold, or better still, hacked his account. Not many people believe this, but it happened. I thought it was so disrespectful to a man this man's age and his capacity. If you don't respect the man, respect the position he holds. I love people who speak their minds. But when people overly attack them, in fact, I take an exception to that. A+ attacked him, all because he was investigating A+ in a certain national service corruption-related issue. And A+ came out attacking him, his personality, calling him a fool, and threatening to expose his corrupt activities as well. He went back to say, when you were going to contest as an MP, I know some of the people who financed you. In fact, and you are equally corrupt, as if to say. So this man came out, tried to stand his ground and say, bring it on. Whatever you have said will not change the velocity with which I'm coming at you in this investigation. The second person to attack him was Paul Adum Ochre. Please find me the photos of A+, Paul Adum Ochre, because I'm going to be using them anytime soon. Please. Paul Adum Ochre is another journalist that I truly love. In fact, he makes mistakes just like every other journalist. It's not every time he's able to satisfy his followers. Sometimes he falls short, and that is just human. It could be information-wise or even personality-wise. In terms of the mood, sometimes you can go overboard or calm down. The first time I saw somebody like Kofi Wayo kicked out of a certain discussion on live TV, it was Paul Adum Ochre who did it. Because Kofi Wayo came on the show and was making a lot of allegations, and he asked him to prove those allegations. Kofi Wayo is not that kind of person who would work with files and all that. He's not a Kweku Baku. But on Paul Adum Ochre's show, at least at the time, you would have to show some kind of documentation. And when Kofi Wayo got angry, they both got angry, and he sacked Kofi Wayo. If Kofi Wayo will not apologize for something he had said. I watched that live on TV. Earlier, you saw a photograph of Paul Adum Ochre being juxtaposed. My brother, my sister. Now watch this. Paul Adum Ochre became the second man to attack Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene as the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. The first one was A+, who called him a fool, an old fool. He has since apologized for that. This gentleman also apologized to Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene on live TV when the Attorney General sent him a message on the same live TV telling him that he was running a malicious agenda against him. And in a monologue, he seemed to be smearing him with tar he apologized. Of course, in that text which was read to us, the Attorney General, Akuritinga Ayini, threatened that he was going to expose Paul Adum Ochri as well, because he was related to a certain man he had investigated earlier. And he was reminding him that he was going to go into those areas. Paul Adum Ochri denied knowing the said person, and he quickly apologized. I don't know what happened after the show, whether they spoke again or not. Now, there's another person who seems to be trying to attack the Attorney General. And this time, is a member of his own party. Yamin. That's him. I like Yamin. Several years back, he made an utterance that did not make me so happy, and I spoke against that. Aside that, he's a fine gentleman. I think I met him once, and he looked at me with respect. He's a fine gentleman. I've never spoken with him, never held his hands, but from afar, I feel his spirit and his energy. He said that they were going to take only members of their political party, the NDC, to go for the World Cup. I think it was the World Cup at the time. And that if you are not a member of his political party, the nation would not sponsor you to go and cheer the Black Stars on. For me, I thought that that was very divisive. NDC people are Ghanaians, yes, but they are not the only Ghanaians we have. NPP people are Ghanaians, but they are not the only Ghanaians we have. It is a mediocre, shallow-minded politician who thinks that everything must come to his political divide. That way, you can't win new souls. That way, you will not be able to satisfy people, even God. When he sends down his rain, he doesn't only look at those who worship him and are in his good books and support him. It rains on every other house. That's why Bob Marley said in his music, when the rain fall, it don't fall upon one man house. It fall on everybody else. This is Yamin. Now, Yamin has been fingered as a kingpin of Galamsey. One of the reasons Nana Akufo-Addo lost the election, Galamsey and lies and arrogance. Yamin is fingered as a man who is also hiding under the NDC. The power that they have had, and he's doing Galamsey. So Dominic Akuritinga Ayini says that, listen, my duty is to be the justice minister. Make sure that everything is just. It doesn't matter whether it is people from my party or the other party, as long as they are hurting the mother country Ghana, they must be dealt with. And I applaud him. So quickly, he asked for an investigation into this man's activities. Just like A+, Albert a little somber, he's also fired back. Run it, my youth. And this is from Ghana Web. What is Yamin saying? Yamin has told a very beautiful story, but at the end of the story, we historians and literature students will call that a fable. Yamin's cryptic post on AG's probe over alleged Galamsey involvement sparks reactions. Run it. Watch this. Now, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, has directed the Economic and Organized Crime Office IOCO to investigate the national organizer of the NDC, Joseph Yamin, the whole national organizer, and the national vice chairman, Yakubu Abanga, over their alleged involvement in illegal mining, aka Galamsey. Now, in a letter dated Tuesday, July 15, and that's yesterday, 2025, Dr. Ayini instructed IOCO to initiate a full-scale investigation into the named individuals, citing growing public concern, corroborated by media reports and intelligence, regarding unauthorized mining operations in several districts across the country. The Attorney General further instructed Iyoko to extend its investigations to any other persons found to be complicit in unlawful mining activities. Run it, my youth. Hey, what a man. The Lion of the Upper East, Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. The directive has triggered a response from Joseph Yamin on his official Facebook page. And what did Yamin write? Flip it. Look at what he wrote. Once upon a time, in the 4BN barracks complex, we used to go hunting for cats. Yamin is a cat eater. And when people eat cats in Ghana, we know where they are coming from. Where he's coming from, the people are a very humble, cultural loving people. It's one of my favorite regions in Ghana. I wouldn't mention the name. My brother, my sister, we used to go hunting for cats. And in one of our hunting expeditions, we chanced upon a cat which belonged to a soldier. As we were closing in on catching the cat, the owner of the cat came out of his room and we had to run for cover, he said. Flip. Typical of a soldier, he traced us to where we had camped, preparing one that we had caught already. Upon approaching us, he said, "Joe, so you people wanted to add my cat to what you are preparing, eh?" And we flatly denied. But he said, "I saw these dogs around you chasing my cat, and you are here denying." These were his last statements before leaving us. Tomorrow, everybody go hear of it. And truly, the next morning, the news started spreading like wildfire. Yamin concluded his story with the soldier's quote, "Tomorrow, everybody go hear of it," along with a proverbial warning about not waking a sleeping lion, as it may take drastic action when roused. So, where Akuritinga is coming from, if anything at all, they don't eat cats, they eat dogs. Or sometimes dog eaters also cross carpets and eat cats and vice versa. On a more serious note, people are reading meanings into this. What Joseph Yamin may mean is that, you know what? Your secrets are also coming out. You, Dominic Akuritinga Ayene, tomorrow, everybody would hear your hidden secrets. The cats that you have been stealing and eating, and those that you tried to catch and failed. Tomorrow, everybody will hear. It's the same thing. A+. Threatened Akuritinga Ayene with. A+ was quick to say, you are not so clean. Oh. People are going to hear about you right now. You are a very corrupt old man. In fact, corrupt old fool. And you, the so-called Attorney General, we are going to start coming after you with all these things. People will hear. And these are tactics of Kennedy Japan. That's how he operates. I have the pictures. I will show the pictures. Read my lips. I dare you. Things like that. We know that that is what Kennedy Japan does. So these guys might be his students. Joseph Yamin, A+, and maybe a few other people. But my brother, they say when you go to equity, you go with clean hands. Why do people wait until they start coming after them and then they threaten to expose the wrongs of other people, it means that they are not patriotic. Hey! A strong position like the Attorney General's position, if you have known him as a cat thief, you should blow the whistle louder than a trumpet before we even make a mistake of putting him in there. Don't wait until he's coming after you, then you start to talk about how you and him used to go and steal cats. I'm speaking proverbially. Or all of a sudden, because he's going to investigate you, which Dominic Akuritinga Ayini has vowed he will do no matter what. No threats will stop him from doing that. My brother, my sister, he will investigate them. He's coming after you, so all of a sudden, he's a corrupt old fool. This guy didn't use those words, but he says tomorrow, everybody go hear. The secrets will come out. Bring his photo here. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. I feel sorry for you. Hey, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. I feel sorry for you. Why do you allow little boys? When I call them little boys, some of them are just new politicians like A+. The position you have held, none of these guys, including Paul Adumochiri, may be able to smell that all their lives. It's possible. And remember, all these people I mentioned are my brethren. But Ghana first, brethren. I don't like it when people blackmail. I have a photo of Blakk RASTA giving a certain girl a doggy style 5 years ago. Right now, Blakk RASTA is coming to investigate me, so I'm going to put that photo out. Put it out. If Ghanaians say they don't want to listen to me again, so be it. But I'll call your bluff. It doesn't mean I am so clean. So, no. Nobody is so clean like that. But we try to stay away from debt. Once in a while, some debt may slap us from wherever we can find. We have to quickly try and clean. If before I clean up the debt, you are able to take a photo, a video of me, and you want to put it out, I feel sorry for Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. Why is it that anytime you want to investigate somebody, this somebody has something dirty about you to bring out? Are you that dirty? Or you are weak, so they want to use that to frighten you off? Can I know? And what happened to the A+ issue? Is it still being investigated, or he has scared you off? Oh, I feel sorry for this brother. I really feel sorry deeply for him. Maybe when I meet him, before I even say good afternoon, tears might come out of my eye. Because the attacks. And he doesn't seem to have a really solid defense. What do I mean by a solid defense? He doesn't seem to have supporters like that. People who stand by him and vouch for him and push him. He looks like he's a lone soldier. No matter how strong the ram is, it will never win a war against the wolf pack or the pride of lions. I'm speaking. Anyway, I pray that Ghana wins at the end of the day. Well, my name is Blakk RASTA. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. Dash, please. Okay? My brother, my sister, when we return, we shall take your messages, and that's when we say bye-bye to you. Hey! How are you? Wayo! Blackpot, aka Kokoshonamo. And here we speak truth to power. All right, so let's speak your mind. Let's see exactly what is happening, okay? Let your comments start to flow, all right? On Facebook, also on YouTube. Timothy Zuri is watching us all the way from Wa. Ras Denines says, blessings. Seeing Abdul Basit Joshua says he's watching us all the way from the northeast region. Bingbringa, I like that. Bingbiriga, that's the name of the town. Bingbiriga, almost like Jangbariga. Bingbiriga. I know that's the first time you're hearing the name of this. Confess. Bingbiriga. Find time and go to Bingbiriga. Sleep over one night, eat some quality food, and look around the area and see if you can invest in that beautiful area in the northeast. Bingbiriga is around Wale Wale. My Mampusi people. Abdulaziz Rahim Ukpejo says, good evening, Blakk. Wayo, may Allah bless you for your good work. Amen. Timothy Zuri says, more fire, Blakk Rasta. Okay? More comments coming in. All right? Sweet Papito says, Amara Barasta Sabili, speak truth to power. Hey, come here. Wayo, champion of 4 says, greetings. Nothing is bigger than the truth. I don't take defeat, says, your respect is big and large, Blakk Rasta. Move of fire. And of course, YouTube is telling you that your chats are welcome. But remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. Muhammad Banjia once says, Anula Mbiale. The guard no mbone bulchin kam. Wum de G1. Wum de G1. Nette da yene alare dale kurga yi. So come the lam Doryumu Junction. Mpangsi Blichinsle. So yes, he's making a special announcement. Come together at Doryumu Junction on Monday. Alare Dale. Alare Dale, yes. On Sunday, that's it. Alare. And then you all come together and have, some beautiful time together. I love it when people speak their language, and I'm proud to read these things that I can. Bring it back. Bring it back. And his name is MC Scorpion inside a shy man. Run it next. Okay? So this one says, JDSG, greetings, Blakk. We are live. Oh, yo, Kofi Azuma says, greetings to my brother, Blakk Rasta, this blessed Wednesday. And he says, greetings to all the brothers and sisters here. And he says, make sure all of you watching the live stream right now, will click on the like button and subscribe to this channel. Also do donate. And he says, Paul Adom is great with Jandam these days. JDGH says, Blakk, some Nigerians are using your video to mislead people online, saying you are the backbone of the Igbo King saga. And I was shocked. Oh, really? Are you sure? How am I the backbone? I don't have a problem with an Igbo village. I have a problem with an Igbo kingdom. And all that I heard, the man said he was building an Igbo village. I don't have a problem as a Pan-Africanist. We have a lot of Ghana villages in so many different countries. Ashanti village in so many countries around the world. Nobody chased us out. I don't see why we have to chase our own black brethren. Yet we have Chinatown. We have Chinatown. Syrians and Lebanese have taken over the Spintex Road. Is it because they have not called it Syrian village or Syrian kingdom? Is that a problem? Please, let us love each other. Let's encourage each other. Again, Ghana is a republic. We do not want any kingdom. What we want is cultural. We want people to come together, share their culture, learn from each other. Do you know what an Igbo village on a 50-acre land would do? They are going to build 100 guest houses in there. Rooms in the guest house. Gardening. My brother, if we have another Yoruba village in Tamale, if we have a Chekiri village in Sunyane, somewhere in the villages, can you imagine the amount of development this is going to bring to us as a people? Again, no land is forever. When we realize that people are not abiding by our laws and all that, we can always take back our land depending on what kind of leases we signed. So don't let us be xenophobic. That's how the South Africans started. Oh, the Ghanaians are increasing in number. Let's deal with them. Then they started killing different Africans all over the place. So I don't have a problem with an Igbo village. I saw a youth man say, you Black Rasta, you are the voice of the youth. You are the one every youth is looking at. I didn't know that you didn't have common sense like this. And I said, okay, so let me listen to the common sense this brother has to say. And you know what he said? The Igbo people, they are bad people. The Igbo people, if they come here, those people, they are bad people. And they have their sub-chiefs. Before you realize, other people will come. Yoruba people will come. These people will come. These people. And then they'll take over our land. I say, So that's the wisdom he's giving us. And he says that what I am saying doesn't make sense. You see? But we need to educate our people. I'm not angry. Hey, if you have people coming in the name of a certain ethnic group and building on 50-acre lands, and you now decide to tell them how the building should look like, we call that zoning in land management. This is what you do. This is what you do. You know the employment that can bring to us. The next ethnic group that is coming is going to build a tomato factory on the 50-acre land for the ethnic group and more. You know how many people this is going to employ? Intermarriages, friendships. Don't let us be so narrow. Xenophobia is what is making us say that Igbo people are bad people. How can you say a whole ethnic group is a bad ethnic group? You can talk about individuals. It's like somebody saying everybody from the north eats dogs. That's xenophobia. It's like somebody saying, I go for juju, that is xenophobia. You can't classify a whole ethnic group into one small space. No. That's the point we are making. So you can't come from Nigeria and come and take our land. So the 50 acres is what is taking over your land. Another person said, but they will expand. Why? You are going to sit down not expanding. You will stop your expansion and other people will be expanding because you are a statue. Please stop this xenophobia. I wish we could have a debate. Bring your point. And you realize that all those people against it is xenophobia. Do you know the greatness of the Igbo people? Have you heard of Nnamdi Azikiwe before? He was the one who held Kwame Nkrumah's hands and directed him in America how he could study and be able to come and rule his people. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? My brother, my sister, we need to open our eyes. Well, this one too says, that's Kofi Azuma says, Black Rasta. Kofi Wayo is the real deal, just like Kevin Taylor. I haven't heard about him in a very long while. Yeah, very long while. And then he says, when was the last time you interviewed the great Kofi Wayo? Have I interviewed him before? Have I? Well, we shall see. All right, flip the page. Okay, so Abdul Rashid Jordan says, oh, yo, my teacher is life again. Thanks to Allah for blessing us with another beautiful day. Some say, fake it before you make it. I think this is what Mr. Ayariga believes in. Nasara Bugri says, move of fire. Oh gosh. Agenkum. Yes, Agenkum. Joshua Nyagre. He says, Blakk Rasta, the headquarters of the truth. Oi, oi. Seydou Isaka says, Blakk Rasta, greetings from Tokyo. TCJJ says, I'm watching live here in Atabaze. Yes, Atabaze. Elmina. Philip Defia says, move of fire. Hey, Philip Defia, long time no see. Fofie Albert Mandela says, Blakk Rasta, you are the best. Keep it up. Love, respect. Philip Defia comes back. He says, they shouldn't wish for it. Rather, they should work for it. The PhD. Correct? Tom Poe says, if Ghana, some people think that if they can speak English, they deserve to get PhD, to be called doctors. Oh, fake people. Why? You're right. They are so fake, they are nothing until they steal a PhD. John Owusu says, great and very educative program. Keep it up. John, thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. Tom Poe says, A+. Who doesn't know that he's a blackmailer? Conscious Agbenemu Ahoso says, good evening, Blakk Rasta, my guru. Please, he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. You didn't complete your submission on 3FM 92.7 today. What do you think about monogamy? That's and polygamy. Well, we'll look at it again. Don't worry, man. We'll look at it. We'll find time and look at it. If I mean to go into it right now, it's another 2 hours. Brad Jerry says, preacher of truth. And then Solo hit them, says, fire. Conscious Agbemenu Awosu is thinking about more wives. And he says, my people watching live, please share the live. Don't be selfish. This message must reach the whole world. Blakk Rasta, from my body, soul, and mind, I love you. Jah bless you forever. In a few years to come, Jah willing, some of us will give you a lot of surprises. I know that. I believe that. Keep it up. But why are you too humble like that upon all the wisdom you have? Oh gosh. Well, humility is the key. I mean, Christ was so humble. He came down from his kingship and became a man. And he was going around asking his people, knock on the door. They'll open so you go and eat. He slept. He fell asleep. He cried. My brother, the biggest way you can break through the world is by being humble. God likes humble people. He says, keep it up. Oh gosh, the first time we met at your Kuchoko meeting, you did something. And because of that, my love is always up, 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 up. I wish you could tell us what I did. I don't remember. But this is me. This is how I've always been. See? I remember there was a time, this brother who passed on, he was a manager to Nilante. I've forgotten his name. He was also on radio and TV as, a pundit. He saw me and he shook me. Why are you so humble? Are you sure you are the one? A lot of people tell me that, but my brother, that is life. All right, flip it. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushodomo, where we speak truth to power. Conscious Agbemenu Awosu. Thanks so much for the nice compliments. We appreciate you and we love you. Okay? Final statement. Story number 3. Rename Kotoka International Airport. Kotoka in 1966, February the 21st, staged a coup d'etat that saw Kwame Nkrumah, who was on a peace arbitration mission, removed from power. This is the man, Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka. He came all the way from that beautiful area there called Alakmle. I love the Volta region, so when I go, sometimes I stay in the villages and those areas to soak in the energy. My brother, my sister, he was a powerful soldier. He was the one who removed Kwame Nkrumah in conjunction with the police head, Harley, and the rest of them. This is for another day. A democratically elected president. They said he had overstayed. He was destroying the economy of Ghana. He had become a lifetime ruler, and they didn't want it. So they kicked him out so violently. They killed many. Many were shot and killed in cold blood. Kotoka himself pulled a gun and shot people point blank. And after Kwame Nkrumah was removed, Kotoka was a man who boasted that he had juju, ekpelepeji. He could turn into a cat anytime he wanted. Why a cat? He boasted that no matter how high you take a cat to, when you drop it and it falls on the ground, it never hits the ground with its back. It lands on its 4 legs. That's him. Very powerful. Kotoka was believed to be so fortified, jujukally. But it took a sergeant. 1 bullet to his head. Buyaka. Before he died, he was begging. He was begging. He was begging. Begging. Oh, Medakukula. Oh, Medakukula. Oh, Medakukula. Medakukula. I am begging you. Please spare my life. What do you want? I'll give you. Nkrumah wrote all this in his book. He said he was reduced to a begging child for his life. Somebody who had all the juju in the world. 1 bullet from a certain soldier man, junior rank policeman. He was not even a sergeant. I think he was called Sam. Pow! Flat, 1 bullet. And then they finished him up. Where he was shot became the venue, the location for an airport, and it was named after him. Kotoka International Airport, despite all that he did to bring Ghana down. Rawlings supported him. He said Nkrumah was truly running down the country. Rawlings himself supported him to authenticate his own removal of a democratically elected government. Hilaliman. This government. My brother, my sister, today everybody is saying that Kotoka's name is not deserving of being put on the airport. I have said it time and again. The NDC coming into power has vowed that that name will be removed. The problem is, why is it taking so long? Kotoka has a statue in one of the areas in the Volta region. I think it's Ho. Yes, Ho. It's broken though. Parts of it are broken. And when you go towards, what's the name of that area? Dabala. There's another statue around those areas. And the whole airport has been named after him. As if to glorify coup making. This is E.K. Kotoka. There's a gentleman called Azim who thinks that all that we have been saying is correct. Kotoka's name should be taken off. Watch this. Quick. And this is coming from Ghana Web, my brother, my sister, and is saying, rename Kotoka International Airport after Kwame Nkrumah, and his name is Azim. Run it. Anti-corruption crusader Vitus Azim has proposed that the government rename Kotoka International Airport in honor of Ghana's founder and former leader, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And speaking on City, on Wednesday, that's today, July 16, 2025, he stated that it is high time the country named its important monuments and state institutions after individuals who have made significant contributions to Ghana's development. Azim questioned why Ghana has yet to take such progressive steps, drawing parallels to African countries like Kenya and Tanzania. Nkrumah's influence shaped not just Ghana, but inspired liberation movements across Ghana. We have countries like Kenya and Tanzania naming their international airports after leaders such as Jomo Kenyatta and Julius Nyerere, both of whom admired Nkrumah. Why should Ghana be any different? Dash it. I'm not going to say anything. I leave it here. We are watching, and very soon March is going to hit the streets. Movement against disorder. You know how we do it? We preach using the placards. We don't demonstrate. We preach. We are going to be out preaching again. Join us when you hear that we are coming out. It's the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonomo, where we speak truth to power. We have closed. Now let's look at your final statements, and we will be done. What's the time? Oh, we've spent so much time. Okay. At this point, permit me to just say that thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you and we love you. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. The communication can continue. Let's do business together. Follow us on all the social media handles. We are Blakk Empire Media. My name is Blakk RASTA. I love you. Hey! Why? Why?